Yeah, hello! What's good, everybody? It's your boy Roman Puss here with some more OPBR. Today I wanted to go over a little bit of things. I've gotten some questions on this of what are some good metal sets for the one, the only, the Young Garp. So let's take a look at some metal sets that we got for him. So here's my general recommendations. Now, no matter what, I'm not going to nail every metal set that you guys have. I don't have every metal set. You guys don't have every metal set, so I'm going to do my best. And these are what I think personally, what I've seen has been successful, and what are some good ideas that you could go with. First off, as a real quick budget one, if you really want, this is kind of easier to come by, potentially because they're older units. If you want to run a Boa, you want to run a Moria, and then obviously this one's an event medal, but if you want to turn this one into a Kuma medal, which gives you a 3% heal on a knockback. So since Garp obviously does a lot of knockbacks, you would get an extra heal. You already heal 15%. It is kind of just a bonus. It's just a little extra. It's just kind of like an extra thing if you want to kind of have like a little something else. That way it'll give you a little extra something, something, something. So here, let's see if we can add the Kuma medal on right now. Alright, so here we are. So this is kind of one of your better Warlord sets. If you do this, you have your skill 1, 14%. You have your skill 2 is 20%. You get part of Misia, so you get the complete dodge. And you get a little capture speed. That's obviously not that great for you, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, you don't get the damage reduction, which would be nice, but it is what it be. So that works. You get a little extra. This is kind of like a nice little cheaper, easier, free-to-play set. It'll work for you. It's kind of good. Yeah, I don't know, those extra sets, you get 3% heal from that, you get a 1% heal from your allies dying, and then you get skill 1 cooldown when you have more treasure secured. So, also, like a bunch of things, it can work. The only thing that's lackluster in this set is that it doesn't have damage reduction. So that's your only downside from that, but it's not the end of the world because Garp has a lot of damage reduction as is. Let's move on to the next one. This one is your free-to-play damage reduction set. So this is kind of the better set that most people go with. The only thing that I personally don't like about it is that you don't have very much stuff. So let's actually look at the Fuji, because this is all the tags you have right here. You got 14% skill 1 and you got 14% skill 2. Whoop-de-doo. You don't have very much dodge from that, so you better be using your dodge very well. The nice part, though, is that you get 5% damage reduction, plus 5% damage reduction, plus 5% damage reduction. And then if you do the math real quick, you'll take the 1, 5 plus the 6, minus the 11, add the 1, carry the 4. You get about 15% damage reduction, I'm going to be honest. So, which is actually pretty good. Garp already gets up to like, what, 80% damage reduction to Roger. So add the like extra stuff, so you'll be golden. So yeah, that's good, good. This one, if you have them, the event medals, I think this set is a very good all-around set, especially when it comes down to having your skills up quickly. You get Queen, you get your skill 2 cooldown quick, which is your ball and chain, that will let you heal again. You get increased damage when you're on your treasure. And then when they hit you, then you're going to get skill 1 back. So if you keep getting your skill 1 back, you're going to get their skills and you can stop them from using their skills, which is also very amazing. So things like that work really well. You actually have a good decent amount of tags. You got skill 1, you got skill 2, you got the dodge for 7%, and then you got a little capture speed. That's whatever it is, what it is. It doesn't matter. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind it. I would probably run it too. I just don't have it that built. And honestly, I'm kind of waiting for the actual Queen and Jack medal set to come out to see what those bring. Would not go these damage increase, would not do those, don't do those. If you really want to, these Big Mom medals could work. I don't know if you have that, but you get a heal when you KO, when you're strength, you get capture speed. Probably wouldn't go that. It is an option though. If you have it, you can make it work, but not ideal. This one, now we just passed this event because right when we got Garp. So this one I think is really, really good, potentially. You get damage reduction, it's these other 2 medals that I was talking about, and then you get this one, if you perfect dodge, you get skill 1 cooldown as well. And they give you pretty decent tags. You get your skill 1, or your skill 2 by 20%, which is your ball and chain, and then you get dodge by 7%. I like the dodge preference, that's just kind of my thing. So it's more so what I prefer, so it's up to you. The only issue is you don't get any direct skill 1 cooldowns, so it's kind of the only trade-off for it. But the nice part, the reason why I suggest this mainly, is because if you grinded out this medal and you have it, you potentially have 18% stats on here. So it's kind of some free 18% stats that you don't have to spend. So hopefully maybe you got a couple of those, you got a little lucky here and there, and you were able to get those. That is an option as well. You could potentially run Gorgon Sisters, wouldn't necessarily do that. That is not necessarily anything crazy. I would potentially, the Boa set is not that bad. Here is the ultimate damage reduction set. Everyone knows it, everyone's familiar with it. If you're not, if you're brand new, this is the best damage reduction set you can kind of get a hold of, because if all conditions are met, you get a full 20% damage reduction. So you get +5 from Fuji, you get +5 from Cortisone, you get +3 from Sugar, and then you get one of these traits here when you're down in treasure, or no, when allies are not near you, you get +7. So if you have, you get the +13%, and then if you have no allies near you, you get +7 as well. So it's 20% damage reduction. Works really well, is really nice. So that set works extremely well on him. And here's another set that I just have set up for defenders. If you're looking for skill 1 specifically, this one gives you like pretty good stuff. So like, yeah, okay, the capture speed's kind of annoying, it is what it is. When you have less treasure, you get damage increase. This is kind of more so my Blackbeard set, but honestly, it's full damage, it's full attack. You kind of get stuff anyways. So you get lots of skill 1, and then you get a little bit of damage reduction. Holy Snapchat. So there we go, you get that. And that is probably where I go. The last one you could potentially run, I think, would be really good. This, yes, it's pink, but this is not event metal. You can get this in the Cola shop. Is the Anel set. You get skill 1 cooldown, you get shock, 3% chance of a shock, which sounds like not very much, but if you guys have been playing the game, you know 3% can happen an awfully lot. And then you get damage reduction as well. And not only that, but you get all 4 of these tags, skill 1, skill 2, dodge, and then you get increased damage or reduced damage received when you have less treasure secured. So you get an extra, like, that goes up to 15% damage reduction. So I think this is actually a really good defensive oriented set. I like this set. I have it for my blues. I think I'm going to make it eventually for, honestly, I'm going to use it for Whitebeard, but I really, really like this set. If you have the resources to use it, I would invest in this one. It is good. Be careful. I think the Mamaragon is the only one that can build attack. The other 2 cannot. So the other 2 you'll have to artificially make. What I mean by artificially is mean you have to transfer traits to them. From not just basic transfer metal set, you'll have to do it from stuff that you've earned over time. Yeah, these just get shot, crit, and HP. Which the HP can work a little bit. So that is my options for the Garp metal sets. Let me know what you guys think. You could potentially go Kaido Urush. Actually, sorry, last thought. You could potentially go Kaido Urush. I don't necessarily think that's like necessary. You don't really need that. And honestly, the damage reduction is going to be a lot more helpful because you'll have the heals and the damage reduction, and you're pretty much going to be punching people anyway. You don't need your skills to be that useful. So yeah, that is our boy Garp Swan. That is all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. How have you guys been enjoying Garp? Do you feel like he's actually really good against Roger? Do you feel like he's actually helping you win games? Obviously, I know he's good against Roger. The thing is, do you feel like he's good against other units as well? So honestly, I think he's one of the most balanced units to come to OPBR, and I'm actually loving it, and I'm impressed. So impressed is what I was supposed to say. It sounded like it's impressed. But that is all I have for you guys. I'm boy Roman Puss. I'm going to be taking off. Yeah. Peace, beautiful people.